My name's Chris, and welcome to the Nimbus Marketing Podcast. In today's episode, we review family doctor websites in the Chicago, Illinois area. So I'm on screen here with you today. That's a new feature. Hope to join you more on screen. Let's take a look. We've got Google here, and we're going to do a website review sort of at random. So a lot of times websites are, we've got local businesses that have got some websites that either could be great for their customers or maybe not so great for their customers. And we're just going to sort of pick one. Very easy one to think about is either, like a plumber or a doctor or, even, a hairstylist or a salon or something like that. So let's just go ahead. I think family doctor would probably be good. And let's pick Chicago here since that seems to be coming up. All right, so we can see, excuse me. We can see, well, here's some Google Maps listings, but you see there's an ad here, and you notice I just scrolled past the first two things here because they say ad next to them, and lots of people, they're just trained to ignore those ads, and that's just what people do. So 70% of people will not click on Google ads. They just won't, so that means you have at best maybe a 30% conversion rate. That's not so great. But it can work. It just depends, and it works a lot better in the map section because obviously here, Mark Dixon, excuse me, from Munster, Indiana, is a cardiologist. He's paying to get there. And who knows how close or far away Munster is from Chicago, or even if you're looking for a cardiologist. But there's Dr. Mark Dixon. So anyhow, so we've got a few different here. Obviously, they're closed. So then here's some Yelp listings. We've got healthgrades.com, which looks like another blog or something that compiles different family doctors in the Chicagoland area. ZocDoc. Here's some other ones. Vitals.com. Here's probably the first real family doctor website, Michigan Avenue PrimaryCare.com. Very simple. We know that Michigan Avenue is a pretty prominent street in Chicago. Presence Health. That might be one. Amita Health. We've got Roscoe Village Family Medicine. Okay. We can tell that that's probably a real doctor or a real doctor's office. So that's great. So we're going to take a look probably at one or two of these today. Let's go to the Michigan Avenue Primary Care. And so this is actually a very beautiful website upon first appearance. I like the blues. They make me feel calm. It's very nice. I like the logo up here. With the medical cross, but it's got the little waves here. So I like their color scheme. The visual hierarchy is something that's very important to understand because things that are important should be bold and up front and sort of in your face a little. I mean, that's kind of an extreme thing to say, but it should be prominent. And so primary care, there it is, very prominent. Michigan Avenue, not as prominent. And that's fine because they're trying to communicate to their website visitors, this is for primary care. And they're doing a good job at that. Book an appointment, opens Monday at 8, telemedicine appointment. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. I'm a little confused. I don't know why this isn't a little higher. I feel like the buttons should be a little higher, that this should be, and plus, full menu. Oh, there's just so many links here. Okay, that's a lot. Not only that, there's two sections. There's primary care, which we're at, and then immediate care. Oh, okay, the whole thing flips over. So skip the line, opens Monday, telemedicine. Oh, look, and the logo changes too. Michigan Avenue Immediate Care. Oh, that's different. Okay, so very interesting, very interesting. Well, What if okay, so I landed on Michigan Avenue Primary Care. Oh, and they have two different URLs, michiganimmediatecare.org, Michigan Avenue primarycare.org. Okay. So if I want to book it, so there's really three calls to action here. There's not one call to action. Um, Find a doctor and book an appointment today is the same tagline or the same description, and you've got an orphaned word here. It's the same description for both of these, so why not just consolidate those? That would be great. Here's a book an appointment, first visit guide. I feel like if the call to action is different, then the description should be a little different. Not the same. That's so strange. And then telemedicine appointment, video visits for many common conditions, book telemedicine. Okay, that makes sense. I wish this was a little more consolidated. I understand that people like things in threes, and they're doing that a good job with that here. 1, 2, 3. But I also feel like it could just be a lot more consolidated. Um, Also, I really wish there was something here that, I mean, I see the doctor in the background with the stethoscope and he's writing or she's writing some notes down, but I would rather feel better as a potential patient uh, to see some sort of hero banner with some smiling faces. We don't see any faces. We just see hands, and sort of this faded blue, this is starting to feel a little uneasy because it's mysterious and it feels like things are being left out. So scroll down a little bit. Okay, very good. The location, super big. Well, we've got the phone number and the fax in case you need the fax. That's fine. So primary care in Chicago. Need primary care. I don't know if this is worded the right way. Or maybe the order is wrong. Maybe it should have primary care in Chicago underneath. Or, actually, I think the italic small font there should be need primary care, and then primary care in Chicago, or some more assuring statement like we provide primary care for you and your family, or for all Chicagoans. That should be in bold. Um, Not the question should be in bold. It should be, the statement, what the solution you're providing should be in bold. So Michigan Avenue Primary Care offers compassionate, cost-effective, and convenient care in the loop of downtown Chicago. Okay, that's fine. It's not a paragraph, it's a sentence, and it's big and it's there and you can see it. For true life-threatening emergencies, okay, so that's good. You have to have that there probably for certain reasons. I love the big, look at these big testimonials. Now there's only 2 here, so it'd be nice if there were more. But 4.5 stars, that's a pretty high rating on Yelp. This is one of the best healthcare experiences. I love the graphic. Everything here was designed very nicely. It's very clean, so that's nice. I like the background here. Our service is innovative, world-class care. Okay. That I feel like these should be higher. Yeah, these should be. So we're getting a little bit, even though this is a very nice looking website, I can't throw any stones at the design style, really. I think it's just the order in which things appear, right? Um, Again, people are going to skin and scam. Sorry, not scam. They're not going to scam anything. They're going to scam. Can I say this? Oh, this is going to make the outtakes. I know it. Um, they're going to skim and scan. Wow. Okay, try saying that 5 times fast. Skim and scan. Skim and scan. Okay, great. They're going to skim and scan the website. Um, Looking for things that are important to them. So innovative world-class care. I think again they're getting it a little out of order here. So our services should be in the big bold text. Innovative world-class care could be underneath that or atop that maybe even in the small italic text. Again, hierarchy is so important. And so what's more important? Our services, because what are people going to want? Our services. Yes, they're going to want innovative world-class care, but that's a mouthful, and you got to keep things short and digestible, consumable. So these things are really great here. Acute problems, family planning, chronic conditions, women's health, men's health, sports medicine, that's really good. Should probably put this section above the probably above, I would say at least above the testimonials. Maybe not above this, need primary care section, although that stuff that could be consolidated, honestly, with the top section. I 100% believe that. Because all of this, like the contact information, the location information, and this very short sentence that I think is worded quite fine, is all could have been really up in the top section above the fold, as they say, right? So that could have been consolidated. Making sure that you have a beautiful website, I think this is going to sound kind of controversial, but I think it should be last on the list, guys. A beautiful website is totally fine to have, and I honestly think everyone should have a beautiful website. And beauty is, subject. That's subjective. Something that's beautiful for a rock band could be beautiful for, it could be completely different than beautiful for Miss USA pageant. It's totally different. And when I say beautiful, I mean like, visually appealing, but clarity and efficiency. Let's not forget about efficiency on websites, website design. So insurance, FAQs, career opportunities. Okay. Most major insurance companies accepted. See, I actually like the hierarchy here. The text hierarchy here is really good because this calls out very clear things. Again, clarity, super important. Very clear things here to the potential customer. So most major insurance companies accepted, have questions, get answers. But why is get apart from answers? That shouldn't be orphaned there. Have questions, next line, get answers. Help us build a better future in healthcare. Okay, there's a sort of a call to action there. View plans, view FAQs. Okay, so that's clear. This is nice. Visit our affiliated practice. Need immediate care. Okay, Michigan Avenue, immediate care. Oh, okay, so it's like, are you on the wrong website? If you scroll down and you find yourself not finding what you want, this is the link to the other thing. Got it. Okay. Visit MAIC. I get it. It's right. Visit MAIC, which stands for Michigan Avenue Immediate Care, but that's, the button probably should have been get immediate care. And then they would have clicked on that, teaching people new terms takes time. And that's what people don't have when they're on a website is time. They need the website to be efficient for them. It needs to be succinct for them so that they can skim and scan. I'm going to say that right. Skim and scan the website quickly so that they can know exactly where they should be. Very nice footer here, the junk drawer. This is very good. Just taking a look. Website developed by Chicago Digital. Okay. Well, good job, Chicago Digital. You did a great job with this website. Honestly, there's just a few things I would do to, to make it more efficient for the viewer, the reader. Everything here is beautiful. Again, I cannot throw stones. I would not say anything different. That would be a lie. Everything here is beautiful. It's done very thoughtfully. I just think there's a few things that could have been thought through maybe a little more as far as, getting people the information that they need a lot faster and more efficient. So that's all I can say here. A very nice looking site. Absolutely. Let's go to the immediate care. I'm actually just curious about this part. So skip the line. That's great. Opens Monday at 8. Telemedicine appointment. These are starting to make a little more sense. Um, but yeah, so let's take a look. Urgent care in Chicago. When you need a doctor now. Um, I still might even flip these, flip the order. Urgent care in Chicago. That should be the big one. But obviously, this is the very same page as the primary care. It's just different content. It just has different content. So illnesses, injuries. Oh, I like this a lot. See, the other one just had blue icons. I think it was blue and white. This one's got a mix of the red and the blue, and it kind of calls out certain things. So I like that a lot. Very good there. Um, it's all, yeah, this is a very thoughtfully designed site. Here's some social links. Let's go to the social. So they've got Facebook, LinkedIn, and Yelp, some social reviews. Yeah, this is all very good. Very good website. Cool. Let's have a look. So we've got Michigan Avenue Immediate Care. Yeah, that's a little tough to fit that whole logo in there. So, but that's okay. So how many people actually like this? Only 90 people like it. Well, I'm going to like it. So now you've got 91. Wow, that's kind of interesting. So maybe they don't promote their social so much. When was their last post? January 30th. Due to the extreme weather conditions. Okay. December 26th. Yeah, so they don't keep up with their social a whole lot. They could be doing a lot more here, honestly. I mean, everything looks very professional. It looks clean and tidy. They just need to be telling success stories, and describing what they do. Lots of smiling faces here, all these doctors. But, again, the banner on a web page or on your social page, don't forget, it needs to communicate customer success. We can't say that enough. Customer success. And if that customer success involves a smiling doctor making the patient smile, perfect. But where's the patient? All of these are doctors, So let's have a look at their LinkedIn. There's really nothing here on their LinkedIn. And yeah, okay. So Yelp, they've got 4.5-star review out of 191 reviews. Okay, so actually quite a few people visit their LinkedIn. So they should probably capitalize on that. Yes, we do. Okay, good. They respond to people, so that's always good. Look at that. 5-star review, 5-star review, 5-star review. Wow, look at this. Really big testimony here. 5-star review, 5-star review, 5-star reviews. Here's a 1. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody got angry about that one. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. So they have a pretty decent reputation here on Yelp. So that's good. That's very good. Perfect. So good job, Michigan Avenue Immediate Care. Let's take a look at, we're going to keep that tab open. We're going to come over here to, we saw the other one, Roscoe Village Family Medicine. So here we go, Roscoe Village Family Medicine. Very clean site. Not as fancy as the other one, obviously, but look at this. This is perfect. We've got a doctor, we've got family, smiling kids. Well, this one looks a little tired, but they look like they're posing for a picture. But it's customer success. It's what it is. Now, yeah, probably could have prettied up the picture a little more, put it through a filter. I don't know, something. Nitpicking at this point, but Roscoe Family Medicine. Now, I wouldn't put this in the banner. This should be a statement about, again, what do you do? And how does that solve a pain point or a problem for the customer or the potential website visitor, right? Because you've already got Roscoe Village Family Medicine in the top left corner. You don't need it again here in the middle of the banner. Plus, where's the call to action button? There's a lot of links here. Contact us, patient portal. Oh, it's the same page. Wow, really? Our staff, our doctors. And we don't need this first link here, Roscoe Village Family Medicine. Could probably take that out because your title here already serves as the centering link. so to speak, the home link. Our staff, our doctors, primary care, women's care, pediatrics, insurances. I'd probably put all of the our staff, our doctors, about us kind of stuff towards the end, and put more things that are relevant to the customer or the patient, the potential patient, towards the front of it. So, and yeah, I mean, if we took out that first one, because it's such a long link, you'd probably have enough room to just fit all of these on one row, and then that would bring the header up a little bit. So that'd be fun. All right, let's take a look. Patient portal for existing patients only. Okay, can we get that to just be like a button? Like it's a link. Obviously, I can see that, but I thought that was like the title for an article or something. Like this sort of is in a blog format. You've got a sidebar that you probably don't need here. There is some helpful information though. Keep the helpful information, but there's different ways to really put it on the page for layout purposes that make more sense than having a sidebar, right? Sidebars aren't really a thing anymore. Definitely in blog format here. This probably is some sort of WordPress site. I'm going to assume Roscoe family, increasingly fragmented, nobody's going to read this. That's the problem. Just nobody's going to read this. Insurance update, okay, and it's going to kick me out to another page. Pediatric care, women's care, primary care, good with the photos. Obviously, you could get like maybe some better photos or lay the photos out a little differently, but it's very clear. Pediatric, women's care, primary care. Very, very clear there. Again, paragraphs that people won't read. Hospital affiliations, Advocate Illinois Masonic Hospital. Okay, got it. So yeah, it's probably more like getting in touch. Look at all this. Patient portal for existing. So if I click on this, it's going to kick me out to health portal. Okay, so you use health portal. I don't know what that is necessarily, but that's fine. So here we go. Here's a big map. Okay, at least they can find you. All right, and it kicks it out to Roscoe Street, because that's what it is. Roscoe Family Medicine, right? Communicate with practice. Yep. Just kind of cruising through here. Our staff. So there's it looks like there's a lot more care put into the staff page than there is on the front page. The front page is like the front door to a house. Okay, the front page of your website is like a front door to a house. If it's kind of a mess, people are going to judge that house. It's like judging a book by its cover. And this is the cover, especially this top part. I mean, the picture's not bad. The picture could be, color graded a little more, and some different things could happen to it. You're obviously dealing with, fluorescent lighting and some different things, that challenges that, would be presented to any photographer. But there's some just practical things that could be done. Again, where's the call to action button? That should be right here and up right here. The top right says pediatrics, and let's take out that guy. So there's just a few things I would do to really enhance this. For example, let's bring pediatric, women's, and primary care up above where it says Roscoe Village, because this is an About Us section right here. This is about us, not about you. That's what it is. When you About Us, you can't see me doing air quotes with my fingers. I wonder when they're going to put that in. But when it's about us, quote, it's not about you. That's what you're saying to your website visitors. So About Us sections or About Us pages were a very popular thing years ago. It's not really that you need them. They're not really necessary. It's fine to have them, but on a completely separate page. Bury it in the website. It's not front and center, because the thing that should be front and center is your website visitor, right? Make them the hero of the story. So, okay, great. So let's keep that tab open. Let's keep going, right? Primary care, Northwestern Medicine. Is that, I wonder if that is Northwestern Medicine. Don't allow. Um, are they? Oh, they have locations, and some of these locations. Oh, so one of them's in Chicago, but they've probably got them in a lot of different places. So, all right, I'm looking for a family doctor website. So really, Roscoe and Michigan Avenue are really the only ones that ranked really to get up here. Family healthcare. Well, I mean, if you don't count the Google Maps listings, which Roscoe and Michigan Avenue are not showing up in these Google Maps listings, or at least not the first five. Chavez, Advocate Family Practice, Jacqueline Olivio, all of these, all of these. Look at that. Roscoe's down here at the bottom. I don't even see Michigan Avenue Medicine. Did I pass it? No, let's go back. All right, so let's take a look. Family health care. Okay, let's go to this one here. Integrative family practice. We'll do that one out after that, and we'll do Dr. Chavez after that. So, starting with this one, Amita Health. Okay. Is that in Chicago? Okay. Oh, yep, Chicago, Illinois, right over here. Duh. All right. Schedule an appointment. Very clear call to action, big button. Need help. Phone numbers up there. Got it. Okay. About me. See again, it's about you. Why is it not about the customer or the patient? Insurance types accepted. Now, this is obviously some very important information here. So this is about the customer. Insurance. You're listing that. Our story services. Put services whenever you are building a website where you have to sell something or make a transaction or you are serving people, you want to put services as close to the top as possible, because that's going to show them that you care about them and you are not wasting their time by talking about yourself. Not that there's anything wrong with yourself. They obviously care about you, but this is going to sound bad, but they care more about themselves, right? It's not really a narcissistic, selfish thing. It's just they're looking for answers to their problems. They're looking for solutions to their quandaries here. Okay, services. That should be up at the top. So very simple website. I like how simple it is. It could use a little more pizzazz, and these stock photos don't really serve them well. Here's a video, compassionate healthcare. Let's mute it. Here's Amita. Is there closed captions? Okay, so I see somebody running through the rain. What does it take to change a life? Okay, very interesting. So probably a nice look. If this is their commercial, then I would make a video banner out of it. Sort of, that has a lot of nice smiling faces, professional shots here. Make a video banner out of it. Why not? Put it on mute. Put it as a video banner. I think that'd be great. Here to read our blog. Oh, it's going to kick me out to a blog. Very well. There's a lot of content. Wow, there's a lot of content here on the blog. That's really cool. Should probably highlight a blog article and say read more. Just a short sentence, read more. Or read our blog article on this or that. Okay, let's go into the next website, Integrative Family Practice Chicago. Okay, I like the banner. It's kind of, it's got this fresh food here, and it's got the medicine on the other side, stethoscope. We treat the whole person, not just the symptoms. Okay, that's a clever phrase. That's not, it's clever and cute. It's not clear. So what does that actually mean? Here's a little sidebar. Well, it's not really a sidebar, but it is something it's a nav bar that pops up from the side. Services about, okay. So not a lot of pages, that's fine. The doctor of the future, we're good now. I love this quote, but let's put it somewhere else. Our services. So this should be above that quote, right? Doctor, make an appointment. These two calls to action, you could even have two buttons up here. well, no, just make one call to action. Sorry. What I meant is, our services should be above the quote, and make an appointment should be right here on the banner, and of course at the top right before the nav sidebar, patient testimonies. Ooh, uh-oh. Hold on, let me refresh the page. Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh. Okay, testimonials are not showing up here. That's not good. Search our site. This was also a very popular thing back in the day, website searches, and unless that's really necessary, it's just not necessary. Note the content of this website, Squarespace, got it. Okay, so let's look at their Facebook. Oh, bad link. Dang it, that's not good. All right, guys, time to kick it up. All right, let's go to Dr. Chavez. Procedural medicine, authentic care. Interesting. I'm getting lost very quickly here because this looks like it's all about Dr. Chavez and not about the patient. Procedural medicine, authentic care. Click here or call to schedule. Yeah, but why is it a stripe? Why is it a slice right at the top? That should be a button here and a button up here. I understand oh, that's not good. This is all kind of scrunched over here. And it could be the way that my browser is, but still, this nav section, the navigation section needs to be redone 100%. It's not serving people well. All right, let's take a look. Let's keep going down. Mission. Nobody cares about your mission statement or vision statement anymore. That was a thing, again, back late 90s, early 2000s. People cared, but nobody cares. Because this doesn't help them solve their problems. If they're sick, they need a doctor. How do they book an appointment? How do they book a consultation? Can they do a telemedicine thing? Let's take a look. Procedural medicine. Okay, so these are services. Very good. These should be, and services. That's a very soft heading. The H1 tag, man, that should be a lot, I think, more bold. And towards the top, let's take a look. Schedule an appointment today. The most important piece is at the bottom. That's not all right. So, yeah, here we go. So you can tell I'm getting a little passionate about this. All right, so Dr. Chavez is, here's the Facebook page. 31 people like this. Men's Health Month, okay. Eye doctor. Could a smartphone be the future of medicine? I don't know. That's an old iPhone in that picture. Oh, that's because March 12th, 2013. January 31st, 2013. That was the most recent post. Was six years ago and some odd months. Guys, come on. This is a good way to reach people and to show that you have an authoritative understanding of medicine and care and health. Let's put it to some good use, for sure. So let's just kind of recap here what we understood today about these different websites. So at random, we went and reviewed some family doctor websites in the Chicago area. Okay. Looked at it on Google. We passed up the ads. Mr. Dixon here, or Dr. Dixon, I should say, he's in Indiana. He's not even in Illinois. We went to a few of these here in the MAPS listings. We went to Michigan Avenue Primary Care because all of the rest of these, Yelp, Zodoc, Vitals, these are all websites not related to actual family doctor or family care offices in the Chicago area. It's just, compilations or blogs or things like that. I want to go to an actual family doctor website in Chicago. So we found Roscoe and we found Michigan Avenue, Family Health Care for this doctor, Integrative Family Practice, and Dr. Chavez. And what we learned is on the Michigan Avenue website that it's got to be just some of the order of things maybe needs to shift around a little bit. The buttons are pretty clear. I mean, it's hard to miss them, to be quite honest. Be nice if they were a little more round. You know, round things with rounded edges are a lot more friendlier subconsciously to people rather than with such a hard edge. And I can see that there's just a slight round edge on some of these boxes. It'd be nice if it was just a little more friendly, you know. But great use of icons, great use of hierarchical, you know, visual hierarchy, you know, using the super text and the primary text here. Very, very good use of that. So I think that's awesome. Let's go to the Roscoe Village. Again, a great, I think potentially a great banner image, but the text here should be how does, you know, how does the customer win? What is the win for the customer? Plus, there's no call to action. There's no call to action at all. It doesn't even, now that I'm looking this back over, it doesn't even say book an appointment or schedule a consult or anything. I mean, it just gives you a number. No call to action on this website. That's a no-no. And Amita Health, family medicine, we've got this doctor here with, I was thinking about it the last time, but I am going to point it out here. So this icon here of the doctor with the stethoscope, it's an icon. I'd like to see a picture of, if you're going to list that person's name, that doctor's name here, put the picture of the doctor there. Am I talking to an icon? I mean, it's kind of ironic because you're watching a video hosted by a Memoji. Anyways, but that's for a whole different purpose. I'm looking at an icon that represents a doctor. How do I know this is a real doctor? How do you know that this is a real host? Anyways, so a couple things here need to be reordered. The services need to be up there. It doesn't need to be about the doctor really so much at all. I like that they detail out the insurances, because if somebody sees the insurance that they have, they know, oh, okay, this doctor definitely takes my insurance, so I can go to them. It's all about self-identification. How do they see themselves in the story? And I think a big missed opportunity here, this very nice looking video that somebody did for them could be like a video banner or even a pop-out video. I think either of those could be good. They've got a lot of really great information on their blog too. They could put that to good use on the front page just to, you know, make it a lot more authoritative and professional. So they've got a lot of the right information. It's just not in the right places, you know. Plus, they're missing a call to action button at the top here. So, but it could be a good website. It could be a good website. Just needs a little bit of a restructuring. So, Integrated Family Practice Chicago, beautiful banner. The text is just trying to be clever. It's not clear. There's no call to action buttons, top right or middle. That's not all right. Our services, you have to kick them out to a different page just to see the services. This could all be on the front page here. You know, all of this could be, and also offers traditional medical therapies. Learn more. Yet another page. Gosh, you know, this stuff could be on the front page, and it would not be a problem. Plus, we've got a broken testimonial box. That's not okay, guys. You need to really take a look at that. And Dr. Chavez here, this just looks very confusing. You know, the text here is so thin, so small. Mission and vision, people don't really care about that. Services need to be bumped up. And call to action, there's no call to action. You know, you've got the number at the top right, but it's not called out in a different color. It's not bold. There's no call to action in the middle. So, oh, there is telehealth. See, I couldn't even tell. I had to look here. Here's a customer testimonial, but it's not really called out. The vision is bigger than that. It's taking up more space than that. So I think the vision for this website needs to be more about the customer and less about the doctor. All right. So that's what we've got today. If you found this to be at all valuable or helpful in understanding how a good website should be laid out, what the goal should be in designing a website, not necessarily to be fancy or beautiful as a first priority, but rather to be clear, concise, and really communicating how to solve visitors' problems is the first thing. Clarity will win the day. And if you have a website that needs overhaul, or if you want a review of your website, just drop us a DM, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's at We Are Nimbus Inc. That's at We Are Nimbus INC. Or you can email me, Chris, at We Are Nimbus. That's We Are NIMB.us is our domain. You can email me there. Drop your website in an email or a DM. I'd love to take a look at it, and I'd love to send you a video review of your website as well as a one-page PDF with some markups. I'm going to draw I'm going to take a screenshot of your website and I'm going to draw on it with some little circles and little red pen and orange pen and whatever it is, just so that you can understand how to just reformat a couple of things on your website that could probably lead to higher conversions and happier customers. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Customers like to skim. Let's try that again. Customers like to skim and scam. Say, no. It's skim and scan. Skim and scan. Skim and scan. That's what they like to do. Not skin and scam. That's weird.